Thank you for coming back to Millionaire Entrepreneur. And yes, the sharks are in here. And why are we sharks? Because we can taste blood in the water. There's blood in the water from real estate. There's blood in the water. And what is blood in the water? Blood in the water is opportunity. So right now we're going to give you the 5 laws of financial freedom. Oh man, everybody wants to be financially free. Everybody wants to be able to relax on the beach, drinking mimosas or mojitos and chilling out. Yes, with a nice fat cigar in your hand. I can feel it like I had one right now. But all right, so let's get into it. So thanks for coming to the channel, Millionaire Entrepreneur, Property Bandits. The sharks are in here. And so let's get right down to it. What are some things you think about when you think about financial freedom? You think about being able to travel. You think about being able to live in the house that you want, have the car that you want, take care of your kids, set them up, set up your grandkids, your great grandkids, set up generations from your work, from your labor, from your brain power that you've used. Also, what do you think about when you think of financial freedom? Not having to work, not having somebody over your back, not having your boss telling you were late, making decisions for yourself, being able to help people. A lot of people always want to help, but guess what? You got to first help yourself before you can help anybody else. You got to be willing to grind and get to where you want to and be financially free before you can do anything for anybody else. So let's get to it. The 5 laws of financial freedom. The first law that I've written down. Why? Because I want you to understand it. Increase your income. Income. Income is the biggest thing that you have to focus on and that you have to use to be able to get yourself financially free. Yes, the labor of your hands. And of course, I'm going to get into assets and net worth and all of that later on. But right now, I'm talking about how to increase your income. If you're working a job, let's start there. If you're working a job, then guess what? You may have to get a second job to get that extra income. And you don't want to spend that extra income. You want to stack it. When you stack it, what do? You're either putting it in a bank or you're putting it in an asset or you're putting it in crypto until you can use it, right? So working a job. One, you don't even have to get another job. You can see if your job allows you to do overtime. If your job allows you to do overtime, then guess what? You do that overtime and you stack that extra bread. If your job doesn't allow overtime, then you get a second job and then you stack that bread. If you can't get a second job, you might need to do Instacart, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates, whatever there is in your area. You might have to do drive sharing to get you an extra $100, $150, $200 a night, whatever you can do. But guess what? When you make that bread, guess what you need to do? You got to stack it. So you take that money and you set it aside. Why? Because there's a purpose behind increasing your income. There's a purpose behind it. And guess what? The purpose behind it is law number 2. After you increase your income, hold on. Stop. I got to give it for my entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs, they want to know, you want to know how do you increase your income? You say, okay, well, I'm already maxing out my, like, let's say if you have a car dealership or you sell clothes or you have a boutique or you sell shoes or whatever you do, you sell food, you say, I'm maxing that out. How can I increase my income? You're going to have to increase your skills. You're going to have to increase your skill set to get more money. What does that mean? So let's say you are an electrician and you do that on your full-time job, but you want to increase your money, your full-time business, and you want to increase your money. You can learn how to be a commercial electrician. And then that way you can get bigger jobs and you can increase your money. Let's say if you don't want to increase that, you can say, okay, well, I'm going to learn how to drive trucks so that on the weekend or in the evenings, I can do a couple loads and make some extra money. You're increasing your skill set. You're getting more information than you had so that you can increase the income that you want. Okay, so first, if you're a job worker or if you own your own business, you have to increase your skill set. And let me slow it down because I'm going kind of fast. When you want to increase your income, that's one. Number two is invest in a second stream of income. So at first you working for your money. Now that you have saved up that money from that extra income, what you can either do, you can buy a rental property that you don't have to actually work in. You can buy a rental property. You can buy vending machines. You can you can do anything that doesn't require your efforts on a daily basis, right? And things I have like rental property, stocks, crypto, vending machines, laundromats, car washes, anything like that that can generate you extra income for the money that you made extra on your either your business or your job. So that's two. Now I got a 2A because what you do is from all of that extra money that you made from those assets, that second stream of income, now you need to take that income and put it in 2A. What is 2A? That is going to replace your living expenses. Because what I want you to do is I want you to replace your light bill, your water bill, your mortgage, your car payment. I want you to take all of that extra money from that asset to replace your living expenses. And the reason I'm having you replace your living expenses is because all of the money that you make from your job or your business, I want you to pour that into even more assets. So it's like a domino effect of your assets and your wealth and everything growing. You're going to then take that all your extra money, you're going to place it into new assets. So now you don't have any bills because your second stream of income is covering your bills, and your first stream of income is now being able to be used to buy more assets. And then once, number three, this is law number 3. Once you have all of your first income available, I need you to grow your assets by 1,000%. Well, not a percent, excuse me, by 1,000. So let's say you have one rental house. One rental house, and you increase that by 1,000. What is that? That's 1,000 rental houses or 1,000 apartments. Let's say you got 10 apartments or 10 rental houses, and you increase that by 1,000. That's 10,000 rental houses. That's 10,000 apartments or vending machines. If you got 10 vending machines, you need to increase that by 1,000. So you need 10,000. If you got 100 vending machines, you need to increase that by 100,000. And the reason I'm telling you to do this, and you said, well, there's no way that I can man 100,000 vending machines. Exactly. It's not meant for you to do all of the work. I'm just giving you this information. Why? Because I want you to understand that you're going to have to employ some other people. You might have to franchise out your idea on writing books or buying and selling vending machines. You sell those ideas to other people. They then pay you. Now those things that you've created, whether it's a course or not, is bringing you income through other people because you're teaching them how to do it. That was number 3. Growing your assets by 1,000. To grow your assets by 1,000, you have to step outside of yourself and bring in more people to help you achieve that goal. Okay, so number 4, donate to the causes you feel passionate about. Okay, so yes, a law of financial freedom is when you get in an abundance, you have to give out. And when you give out, guess what? It's going to all come back. It's going to reciprocate itself back to you. Why? Because you're giving out stuff, money, time, information to people. And then all of that stuff is going to come back through your regular source of income, your second stream of income, your third stream of income. And if you notice what I'm doing is I'm helping you build multiple streams of income. Because if you want to be wealthy, if you want to be financially free, you have to have multiple streams of income. Now, I'm just going to drop a tidbit. Multiple streams of income is going to be my next video. It's going to be a subsection of being financially free. All right. So last but not least, 5, you have to enjoy the fruits of your brain power. Did you get it? You have to enjoy those fruits of your brain power. Why? Not of your labor, because you already enjoying the fruits of your labor, being able to live rent-free, mortgage-free, light bill-free. Those are the fruits of your labor. You working and you don't have to worry about your bills. Why don't you have to worry about your bills? It's because you are free from the stress. So now you have to enjoy the fruits of your brain power. And your brain power is the thing that keeps you ticking, the thing that keeps you going, the thing that keeps you motivated, your imagination, the things that you can continue to create. By being able to create things is going to set your brain and set your life on a different level. You're thinking about taking care of 5 or 6 or 5 or 10 generations, right? How you're going to be able to do that is to be able to think and create. Yes. So I just wanted to drop these 5 laws of financial freedom for you. Why? Because I know you need it. You haven't heard this perspective before. And if you have, I understand it. All right. So just check out the video, like, subscribe, share, do whatever you want to do. I don't care. I can talk to myself because this information is golden. But I want you to enjoy it. I want you to share it. And I want you to put it into action so that you can use it for yourself and use it for your family and teach it to your children and your children's children and your children's 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 children. All right. Peace out. Like I said, hopefully this helped you. If it didn't, guess what? You don't have to look at it no more. But if it did, watch it a couple times and let it marinate in your mind and let your brain start thinking and using your imagination of where you want to take your life, where you want to take your business, where you want to take your family. And until then, like I said, the sharks are here. Why? Because there's blood in the water. And with that blood in the water, we're going to move on. Peace out. And Millionaire Entrepreneur signing off.